If you know what accruals and revenue are, do you know how to record them in the accounts? I'm Thomas Harwood and welcome to the Accounting Student, where we create free and short videos so that you can learn about accounting. Today's video is looking at how to record accrued revenue in double entry. As previously mentioned in the video on what are accruals and prepayments, and an accrual is an adjustment to match the revenues received in a period. Accruals play an important role to make sure that the business records show a true and objective reflection of an organisation and its activities. An accrued revenue is where the amount received is lower than the amount of revenue earned. The amount still owing to the business is accrued, and because it relates to the current period, it must be added to the amount already received. This follows the principle for treating accruals and prepayments, which was mentioned in a video on what are accruals and prepayments, whereby accruals you add and for prepayments you deduct. So accruals add, prepayments deduct. Let's have a look at an example to demonstrate accrued revenue. Sam has a sweet shop which has 2 floors. The first floor has a shop level where customers can browse. It also has a small storage room for stock and also an office for Sam and other staff to work. The second floor has hardly been used for the business, so last year Sam decided to rent out the second floor for office purposes. Bob decided to rent Sam's office space for his bookkeeping business. It was agreed by Sam and Bob that the rent for the office would be paid at the end of each quarter of the calendar year, and that rent would be £2,500 per quarter. For the first 2 quarters, Bob had paid the rent to Sam on time. However, in the third quarter, Bob could not afford the rent and therefore did not pay Sam the rent for quarter 3. How will this be recorded in the accounts of Sam's sweet shop at the close of quarter 3? Initially, we should identify what has been received so far in terms of rent for the sweet shop. So Bob has paid rent for the first 2 quarters, okay. To add this to the accounts, we will put 2 lots of payments on the credit side of the rent received to the account, and they will have the dates and details of bank, like so. Then, because the third quarter of rent hasn't been received from Bob, we need to follow the accruals and matching concept by making the revenue for the accounts of the sweet shop match the revenue that relates to the accounts for the whole 3 quarters. To do this, we need to make an adjustment, or in this case make an accrual. Therefore, we will add the third quarter of revenue received to the credit side, and this will be a balance carried down because the amount of rent received will still be owing to the sweet shop when entering the next trading period, i.e. the 4th quarter. Next, we will balance off the account, so £7,500 is on the credit side and £0 is on the debit side. So the full £7,500 will be transferred to the profit and loss account. So that was the explanation of how to record accrued revenue in double entry. If you enjoyed it, press the like button. If you have a question you want answered, leave it in the comments below and we'll try our best to answer it. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you click the red subscribe button to keep updated with the Accounting Student. Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time.